A quick little video look at this projector so you have a better idea what you're considering. Now, in my opinion, this is a phenomenal gaming projector. I'm a longtime gamer, so of course that's where my interest mainly lay. For other things, such as presentations, watching movies, yes. Ebook reading, absolutely yes. The text on this thing is crisp, even small text. But naturally, gaming is where I gravitated to. Now, I had a little USB flash drive plugged in there because I was checking out some anime, but most of my animes are either in VGA or SD format. So my next step was, of course, I ran a really long HDMI cord to this thing from my PS4, and I have to say I was extraordinarily pleased. That's one of the two weaknesses of your budget projectors, and I'm referring to the market range generally at $130 and under. They tend to really kind of make true 1080p resolutions a bit fudgy. Some of them get pretty good, absolutely, especially for the pricing, but never quite, this does. Very nice, very vibrant coloring. In fact, that vibrant coloring is where my one and only minor complaint comes into play. And I'll show you so you can actually decide for yourself. And we'll have it connected right now via Wi-Fi to an Android tablet. That's actually KitKat 4.4.2. So I just simply turned on the Wi-Fi from the main screen of the projector, and I went into settings, display, cast screen, and there it was on the top. Tapped it, boom, we're good to go. So it's connected to this tablet, KitKat 4.4.2, which, by the way, is also mirror casting at the same time through an HDMI cord to that screen up there. I ignore that stuff on the left. That's my picture-in-picture to my main PC. And, of course, the main meat and potatoes. Boom! Beautiful! Like I said, this is truly game-worthy. However, the coloring, as I mentioned, is very, very vibrant. The orange is really orange. The yellow is very yellow. Now, to be fair, it could be my tablet. It could very well be because I have a smart color thing going on with my tablet. However, there is apparently no way to adjust the coloring via the projector. There's no mention of it in the instructions, and what settings menu I could find, there wasn't any option there, which is a shame. Would be nice if this had at least your typical presets that you often find on TVs. Vivid, cinema, movie, game, that sort of automatic adjustment. However, there does not appear, and so at least with this tablet, it's really vibrant. It's not a distraction. I just wish I could just tone down the colors just a bit. However, the Wi-Fi casting is instantaneous, no lag, zero lag, and that's important.
Gold is good too. Not a bridge again. Gemstone. Did you even try? Fine. Look, a gemstone. Fine.
Zero lag, and for gaming, that is incredibly important. So, yes, truly a game-worthy projector. I just do wish there was some way I can just slightly tone down the coloring. Now, as for the physical aspects, it is small, it is lightweight. You can mount it to a tripod, which I have. In fact, this tripod might just very well be the home for this little thing. Love it. And for inputs, it's actually kind of limited as such things go. There is no AV input. So if you have let's say, a composite AV device, you're going to have to get an HDMI converter. So you just HDMI, Wi-Fi, and then USB right on the back there. I'll go ahead and just actually unplug that. And then the physical buttons is actually quite minor as well. You got your power and then up and down. That's your focus wheel on the side. The audio inside, frankly, for such a tiny little speaker, is crisp and clear. I mean, it's true though. Of all these small devices, you're not going to get cinema style sound. That's, be silly to expect it. It does have a 3.5 millimeter out. I often use 3.5 millimeter to RCA cables to connect to my main stereo system. And that's it for actual physical inputs and controls. So it is quite minimalistic in that manner. It is rechargeable. In fact, the little light here that shows green on the corner here it initially showed red because it was recharging, and once it's recharged, you can actually unplug it. Just like that. It only runs like approximately maybe 120 minutes, so it's for 2 hours, but enough to get a standard 1 hour 30-minute movie played. And of course, if you just need to simply power it back up, just plug it back in and boom. No interruption though, but you see the little red light there lights up saying it's recharging, but zero interruption to the Wi-Fi, to the display, so you can plug and unplug at will without having to worry about suddenly losing connection. I think that right there is a outstanding achievement. So all in all, I have no problem giving this 5 stars. Just my only caveat two caveats for your consideration is that for 100 lumens, it is quite bright, quite vibrant, but it's still only 100 lumens. So for presentation purposes, like in a classroom, you're going to have it as dark as possible. If you have interior fluorescence on, it's going to wash it out. And the second caveat is very vibrant coloring, just no way apparently to adjust that coloring from the projector itself. So there you have it though, for your guys' consideration. I hope you have yourself a great one.